I'm going to go ahead and get started with today's meeting. Thank you all for being here. This is the Gary Sanitary District meeting. Today is Friday, May 1st. Will everyone please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Can we please have roll call?
For the Board of Commissioners, we have William Allen,
Present.
Ola Morris, present. Willie Cook,
Present.
Attorney Jewel Harris Jr.,
Present.
Director Reagan Hatcher, present. Finance Manager Jerome Foster,
Present.
and I'm sorry, I missed one Commissioner, Frida Graves. Present. That's the end of roll call.
One 1.5 through 6.1, I certify that prior to the start of today's meeting, there was an executive session held. There was nothing discussed in the executive session that was not indicated on the posted notice. That being in compliance with Indiana statutes, there were no final votes held during the executive session. Does any commissioner dissent? Okay, hearing none, we'll move along. Next is bid opening. This is for manhole replacement and sanitary district sewer repair at 4309 Buchanan Street.
All right. I'll start with one sealed bid that we received a hard copy of. There are also two additional bids that are on open.gov. The first bid received, and this is again regarding 4309 Buchanan Street, is received from Gary Up Construction located in Gary, Indiana. Okay. All right. It appears as though there are three portions of this quote that's provided. There's an alternative one regarding pipe bursting. There's no bid amount submitted for that alternative one. Alternative two, which is the CIPP lining and point repair. There's a lump sum bid for that in the amount of $147,500. And then the manhole replacement, that's a lump sum bid in the amount of $57,500. The two bids that were provided total $205,000. Again, alternative one, no bid. Alternative two, $147,500. Manhole replacement, $57,500 for a total bid price of $205,000. Right, and then we have two on open.gov, if we can start opening those. All right, the next bid, and this again is on 4309 Buchanan Street, is submitted by LGS Plumbing, located in Crown Point, Indiana. Their bid consists of three parts. The manhole is in the amount of the manhole replacement is in the amount of $29,100. Alternative one, which is the pipe bursting, that is $230,000. Alternative two, which is the CIPP lining and point repair, is in the amount of $169,600 for a total of, slide over, $428,700. Right, let's go to the next bid. All right, the next bid is received from Met Sewer and Plumbing, located in Gary, Indiana. All right, their bid consists of three parts. The first being the manhole replacement in the amount of $34,100. Alternative 1, $258,000. And alternative 2, $189,000 for a total bid amount of $481,100. Is that all of the bids for the 4309 Buchanan Street? Yes, okay.
Can you read the Mets one more time?
Yes. Mets, the bid for the manhole replacement is in the amount of $34,100. Alternative 1 for pipe bursting is $258,000 even. Alternative 2 for the CIPP lining is $189,000 even, for a total bid amount of $481,100. All right, moving on to the bids for the next project, and that is for 960 Matthew Street. Right, I've got one hard copy bid that was submitted, and then there are also two bids submitted via open.gov. The first is from Gary Up Construction in Gary. Right, Gary Up's bid for the repair of the sanitary sewer located at 960 Matthew Street is in the lump sum amount of $147,500. Again, that's $147,500. If we can go to the next bids on open.gov. Right, the next bid is submitted by LGS Plumbing, located in Crown Point, Indiana. Their lump sum bid for the repair of the sanitary sewer at 960 Matthew Street is in the amount of $46,950. Again, that's $46,950. Right, next bid. The next bid is received from Met Sewer Plumbing and Pumping LLC, located in Gary. Their bid for the repair of the sanitary sewer at 960 Matthews is in the amount of $42,600. Again, that's $42,600. Mr. President, I'd recommend that these bids be referred to staff for further review and recommendation to the board.
After the bid openings, next on the agenda, we have the minutes. 1.1, we have the executive session and regular meeting minutes of April 17th, 2026. What is the pleasure of the board?
Mr. Chair, I move for passage of the minutes as presented.
Motion's been made. Is there a second? Second. Motion's been made and properly second. Any discussion on the minutes? Okay, hearing none. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Allen?
Yes.
Commissioner Morris? Yes. Commissioner Cook?
Yes.
Commissioner Graves? Yes. The vote was 4 ayes and 0 noes.
With 4 ayes and 0 noes, the executive session and regular meeting minutes of April 17th, 2026 have both been approved. Next is new business, 2.1. We have payroll earnings. Mr. Foster?
Thank you. I make a motion to approve and ratify payroll earnings for period ending March 23rd, 2026 through April 5th, 2026 in the amount of $288,631.46.
Okay, we have a recommendation for acceptance of payroll earnings for a not to exceed amount of $288,631.46. What is the pleasure of the board?
Mr. Chair, I move for passage of the payroll earnings.
Motion's been made to accept payroll. Is there a second? Motion's been made and properly second. Any discussion on payroll? Okay, hearing none. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Allen?
Yes.
Commissioner Morris? Yes. Commissioner Cook?
Yes.
Commissioner Graves? Yes. The vote is 4 ayes with 0 noes.
With 4 ayes and 0 noes, payroll in the amount of $288,631.46 has been approved. Next, we have 2.2. This is a ratification of GSD Resolution Number SD 2609. This is authorizing Executive Director to apply for a credit card and then also designating authorized users for that said credit card. Anything need to be added?
Nothing.
For 2.2, Resolution SD 26-09, what is the pleasure of the board?
Mr. Chair, I move for passage of of 2.2.
All right, we have a motion to accept 2.2. Is there a second? Motion's been made and properly seconded. Any discussion on 2.2, Resolution SD 2609? Okay, roll call, please.
Commissioner Allen?
Yes.
Commissioner Morris? Yes. Commissioner Cook?
Yes.
Commissioner Graves? Yes. The vote is 4 ayes with 0 noes.
With 4 ayes and 0 noes, Resolution number SD 2609 has been approved. Next, we have 2.3.
2.3 is the request to purchase a industrial use copy machine through Pitney Bowes. This copy machine will be used to print our bills. We bought billing in-house in January, and so we print about 30,000 bills every month. We found out that our copy machine can't handle that quantity on a regular basis, and so this is the type of printer that we'll need to be able to print those bills.
Okay, thank you for the overview.
We are also purchasing the maintenance agreement with it because we anticipate, because of such a high volume, we may need that.
Okay. Thank you. For 2.3, what is the pleasure of the board?
Mr. Chair, again, I move for passage of this item.
Motion's been made. Is there a second? Motion's been made and properly second. Any discussion on 2.3?
Just that there was a need established, and I'm glad that we are rising in order to meet that need.
Any other comments or questions? This is just for 1 year, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we're actually purchasing the machine, but the agreement for the maintenance is for the first year.
Okay. Okay. Motion's been made and properly seconded for 2.3. If there's no further discussion or questions, can we please have roll call?
Commissioner Allen?
Yes.
Commissioner Morris? Yes. Commissioner Cook?
Yes.
And Commissioner Graves? Yes. The vote was 4 ayes with 0 noes.
With 4 ayes and 0 noes, the purchase agreement between the district and Pitney Bowes in the amount not to exceed $44,766.94 with an annual maintenance price of $4,541 for printing equipment and software has been approved. Next on the agenda, we have 2.4.
Is the request to fix our 4th street sweeper. It's a cost of $69,567. Lamingo Tomlin is here if you all have any specific questions about the repair, but these are used throughout the spring, summer, fall to keep the city streets clean.
Thank you for the overview for 2.4. Thank you for the overview for 2.4. What is the pleasure of the board?
I move for passage of 2.4.
Motion's been made. Is there a second? Second. Motion's been made and properly seconded. Any discussion?
Yes, I'd like to know what is the problem, whereas this has to be repaired? What was the issue with this item? Because that's a hefty amount for the repair.
One of the main major components to it is the conveyor belt. That's what dumps the debris into the hopper. And we've had it for some time, and the conveyor belt needs to be replaced.
All right, thank you for that explanation.
You're welcome.
One other thing to mention is the date on the documents. They reflect early 2025. These prices, are they being honored?
Yes, I spoke with Bill just the other day,
Okay.
and nothing's changed.
Is there something that needs to be reflected? in
Yeah,
order to-
can you have them resubmit it with the current date so that we don't have any confusion later?
Okay.
Yeah, the cover letter's January, and then there's an expiration date on the quotes themselves. Just have them make it current.
Not a problem.
Okay. Any other comments or questions? Okay, roll call, please.
Commissioner Allen?
Yes.
Commissioner Morris? Yes. Commissioner Cook?
Yes,
And Commissioner Graves? Yes. The vote is 4 ayes with 0 noes.
With 4 ayes and 0 noes, the award of bid to Standard Equipment for repair services for the Sweeper V 016-01 for a not to exceed amount of $69,567.95 has been approved. Next, we have claims. Mr. Foster?
Thank you. I'll make a motion to approve and ratify GSD claim numbers 676 through 736, any amount of $1,547,511.35.
Okay, thank you for the recommendation. Board, what is your pleasure for claims?
Mr. Chair, I move for passage.
We have a motion for acceptance of claims. Is there a second? Motion's been made and properly seconded. Any discussion on claims?
I have a question about 677 and 678. They both appear to be the same thing. And just an explanation as to what's going on with that.
Okay, those are our carts that they were the dumpsters that we got for the city. We paid for the garbage cans, and so those are the two monthly payments.
They have the same date, though. Are we sure this is not a,
Same numbers and everything.
Yeah.
Is it a duplication or is that twice?
No, it's probably when the actual invoice actually came in, and they sent both of the 2 months payment invoices in. But I will check that out for you to make sure.
Yeah, please, because that's 210,000 twice. So just wondering.
No problem.
good catch?
All right.
Any other comments on the claims? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Commissioner Allen?
Yes.
Commissioner Morris? Yes. Commissioner Cook?
Yes.
And Commissioner Graves? The vote was 4 ayes with 0 noes.
With 4 ayes and 0 noes, claims in the amount of $1,547,511.35 has been approved. Next, we have information updates, plant activities. Mr. Alston?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So this week I submitted the combined sewer overflow public notification report. It was due today. It was submitted on time. It was sent to the item, the EPA, as well as the Office of the Mayor, the Gary Health Department, the City of Gary Parks and Rec, Lake County Parks and Rec, and Save the Dunes Conservation Fund, just notifying those entities about the number of CSO events we had for last year. I also submitted the discharge monitoring report that was due for March this week. and we're continuing to have ongoing preventative maintenance and corrective maintenance projects going on throughout the plant and lift stations. So not much to report outside of that. And I will be working on drafting up a request for bid for roof repairs or replacements for our dewatering building and our maintenance building. They have significant leaks and structural damages that we should consider repairing. So I'll be working on putting a draft RFQ out there to get some potential bids for roof repairs or complete replacements. So that should be coming through the next couple of weeks. I also attended the OpenGov conference for a day this week. We use OpenGov for our asset management and procurement here. I went for a day on Wednesday, and I got to learn a lot about the platform and how we can better utilize it for asset management, including automations of certain tasks and other things going on. So, the whole team here at the plant's still learning how to navigate and use OpenGov. So we just been kind of like doing the basics, but I got to see all the advanced tools that it offers. So I'm looking to spend some time practicing how to best utilize that so it's more efficient for our plant staff and getting things done more easily. So that's all I have to report for this board meeting.
Do we have any comments or questions on the report? All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Next, we have construction activities. Mr. Anderson?
Greetings.
Hola.
All right, so for the construction report, we have US 20 Complete Street still rolling. They're currently installing the storm pipe between Clay and Elkhart Street, they're gearing up to do the paving, the curb and gutter, to be exact, between Clay and Elkhart. The 27th and Chase Phase 3 project is still underway. They're switching the flow from the new force main to the old force main so they can prepare paving between 21st and 22nd Avenue coming up here soon. So they're preparing to start doing the paving between those two streets. And then as far as cave-ins go, the two cave-ins that were previously on the report, the 525 McKinley Street and then 722 West 4th Avenue on the Indot State Road, have been completed. And then, of course, we have the two that we've just received today, or the bids that we've just received today, and those will be on the next report. That's pretty much all I have to report for this construction report period. Any questions or comments, feel free.
Any comments, questions? Questions, comments? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, next on the agenda is discussion. Are there any items or topics that any of the commissioners would like to bring up at this time? Are there any requests to speak?
No, sir, there was no request to speak this afternoon.
All right, thank you. Is there a motion for adjournment?
So moved, Mr. Chair.
Is there a second? Okay, signify by all those by saying aye.
Aye.
Any nays? All right, the ayes have it. Meeting is adjourned. Gary Stormwater Management District meeting. Again, today is Friday, May 1st, 2026. Can we please have a roll call?
For the Board of Directors, we have William Allen,
Present.
Ola Morris. Present. Willie Cook,
Present.
Frida Graves. Present. Attorney Jewel Harris Jr.
Present.
Executive Director Reagan Hatcher. Present. And Finance Manager Jerome Foster. Present. That's the end of roll call.
With 4 directors present, 1 absent. We do have a quorum. Next on the agenda is certification, which I'll read aloud. Pursuant to Indiana law, section 5 through 14 through 1.5-6.1, I certify that prior to the start of today's meeting, there was an executive session held. There was nothing discussed in the executive session that was not indicated on the posted notice. of that being in compliance with Indiana statutes, there were no final votes held during the executive session. Does any director dissent? Okay, hearing none, we'll move along. Next is bid opening. This is for landscaping services south of Gleason Park, golf course, and stormwater retention.
All right, thank you, Mr. President. We have 2 bids that were received with hard copies, and there are 4 bids through OpenGov. So we'll start with the hard copies that were received. The first bid was submitted by Rough Hands Landscape LLC, located in Gary, Indiana. All right, the total bid amount submitted by Rough Hands Landscaping is in the amount of $363,000. There is a breakdown provided for the schedule that was provided by GSD, but the lump sum amount is $363,000, and they do break down in table format how you arrive at that total bid amount of $363,000.
Attorney Harris?
Yes.
Can you separate, or only if it's available, the tree cutting? I think it's supposed to be 50 trees from the actual cutting, if that's possible.
It is,
Okay.
yep. On this bid, it is. So I will read kind of the detail of how they arrived at the 363. There's an initial mowing of South Gleason Golf Course on or about May 4th. That first cut would be $11,000. Then there's a quote that was submitted for weekly mowing of South Gleason, referred to as the Gold Course, between May 4th and June 1st at $11,000 per cut for a total of $44,000. And then there's bi-weekly mowing of South Gleason Gold Course for the period beginning June 1st and ending November the 2nd. There would be 11 cuts during that period of time at $11,500 per cut for a total of $138,000. And the quote submitted for the removal of the trees, which is estimated at 50, would be $2,300 each for a total of $115,000 for both removal and disposal of the trees. Right, and that's how we arrive at the $363,000. There is some reference in the bid to some vegetation removal and removal of some vegetation along the fence line. I don't see that as necessarily being part of the bid, so staff can review that to see whether or not that's responsive or not.
Can you just say that tree number one?
Yep, removal of trees. It's estimated at 50 total trees, $2,300 per tree, for a total amount of $115,000 for the tree removal of the tree, removal and disposal of the trees. Okay. All right, that is the bid submitted by Rough Hands. All right, the next bid was submitted by R&R Construction and Cleaning, also located in Gary. This bid, there's a breakdown for each of the categories, and I'll go through each of those. The initial mowing for South Gleason, which is May 4th, would be in the amount of $60,000. The weekly mowing for the period of May 4th to June 1st would be $15,000 per cut. There would be 4 cuts during that period of time for a total of $60,000. And then bi-weekly mowing for the period beginning on June 1st and ending November 2nd, which would be 11 cuts at $5,454 per cut for a total of $60,000. And removal of 50 trees at a cost of $9,000. Yes.
Or what?
It's submitted for $9,000 for both. The unit price is listed at $9,000 and the total price is listed at $9,000. So there's obviously an error there. They repeated the unit amount. There is also an error in the total bid price because the total bid amount is in the amount of $69,000 total. So that's one of the reasons we have staff review these to make sure they're accurate, but that's the bid amount. Technically, it's totaled at $69,000, but if you look at the breakdown, I don't think that's the intention, so that's the bid. Right?
That's the
Yeah.
one we take.
Right. All right, let's go to the first one on OpenGov. Mhm. All right, first bid is received from Josh's Landscape, located in Maryville, Indiana. All right, and their bid consists of 4 parts. The initial mowing on May 4th is in the amount of $11,000. The weekly mowing for the period beginning on May 4th and ending on June 1st, which there'll be 4 cuts at $8,500 per cut for a total of $34,000. The bi-weekly mowing, which would begin on June 1st and end on November 2nd, will be 11 cuts at $8,990 per cut for a total of $98,890. And the tree removal, which is estimated at 50 trees, would be at a cost of $1,550 per tree for a total of $77,500. The total bid for Josh's Landscape is in the amount of $221,390.
What was that?
Did you need that again?
What was that?
Can you go back to that one again? Okay. Yep. $221,390.
And that's Josh.
Yes. Josh's Landscape. The next bid is received from, you scroll up a little bit. Not Together Builders. Yep.
From Texas.
All right, from Texas, yep, sorry. All right, their bid also consists of 4 parts. The initial mowing on May 4th for $89,000. Okay. Weekly mowing for the period beginning on May 4th and ending June 1st, 4 cuts with a unit cost of $24,000 for a total price of $96,000. Then the bi-weekly mowing beginning on June 1st, ending on November the 2nd, 11 cuts, $7,800 per cut for a total of $85,800. Tree removal, 50 trees, $675 per tree for a total of $33,750. The total bid amount is $304,550. Again, that's $304,550.
And what was the name of that company again?
This one is Not Together Builders from Fort Worth, Texas. All right, next bid is from M&M Maintenance LLC, located in Portage, Indiana. All right, their bid for the initial mowing is $30,000. Weekly mowing for the period of May 4th to June 1st, $6,700 per cut At 4 cuts, that total is $26,800. The bi-weekly mowing beginning on June 1st, ending November 2nd, $7,000 per cut. At 11 cuts, that totals $77,000. And the tree removal is $1,440 per tree. At 50 trees, that totals $72,000 for a total bid amount of $205,800. Again, $205,800.
200 what again?
205,800.
All right.
Are there any other bids? Nope, okay. That's all the bids. I'd recommend that these bids be submitted to staff for review and further recommendation.
All right, thank you. Next on
Excuse
the
me,
agenda-
Attorney.
Yes.
There appears to be one more.
There's one more, okay.
This is the last bid that was submitted.
All right, this bid was received from Tree Servants One LLC, located in Bremen, Indiana. All right, their bid for the initial mowing is $16,000. The weekly mowing from May 4th to June 1st is $12,000 per cut, and at 4 cuts, that totals $48,000. The biweekly mowing for the period of June 1st to November 2nd is $12,000 per cut. At 11 cuts, that total is $132,000. And the tree removal is $1,957.43. At 50 trees, that totals $97,871.50 for a total bid amount of $293,871.50. Again, that total is $293,871.50. Bremen, Indiana. Okay. And this, along with all the others, Mr. President, I'd recommend be referred to staff for review and further recommendation.
By the next board meeting?
As long as that's enough. Well,
I think the intention is to have them start right away, because I guess Gleason is starting to look pretty overgrown. So we might ask the board to, or you, Mr. President, to approve prior to, even if not the tree part, just that initial cut. We set the bid up this way because some may be better priced at trees, some may be better priced at the cutting. So if we could get with maybe Jabez Anderson after meeting, make a choice on the initial cut at least, so that could be starting on Monday.
Oh, yeah, we can talk. Okay, that concludes the bid opening. Next on the agenda is the minutes. We have 1.1 of the executive session and regular meeting minutes of April 17th, 2026. What is the pleasure of the board?
Mr. Chair, I move for passage of the minutes as presented.
Motion's been made. Is there a second? Motion's been made and properly seconded for the minutes. Excuse me. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Director Allen?
Yes.
Director Morris?
Yes.
Director Cook?
Yes.
And Director Graves? Yes. The vote is 4 ayes with 0 noes.
For 4 ayes and 0 noes, the executive session and regular meeting minutes of April 17th, 2026 have been approved. Next is new business. We have payroll earnings. Mr. Foster?
Thank you. Make a motion to approve the ratified GSWD payroll earnings for period ending March 23rd, 2026 through April 5th, 2026. In the amount of $58,807.54.
Okay, we have a recommendation for acceptance of payroll earnings. What is the pleasure of the board?
Mr. Chair, I move for passage of item 2.1.
Motion's been made. Is there a second? Motion's been made and properly seconded. Any discussion on payroll? Okay, hearing none, roll call, please.
Director Allen,
Yes.
Director Morris. Director Cook.
Yes.
And Director Graves. The vote is 4 ayes with 0 noes.
With 4 ayes and 0 noes, stormwater payroll earnings in the amount of $58,874.23 has been approved. Next, we have claims. Mr. Foster?
Thank you. Make a motion to approve and ratify GSW MD claim number 63 through 70 in the amount of $21,500.85.
Okay, we have a recommendation for acceptance of claims. What is the pleasure of the board?
Move for passage, Mr. Chair.
Motion's been made. Is there a second? Motion's been made and properly seconded for claims. Any discussion?
Yes, sir. I am looking at 2 settlements. Can I get a little bit further explanation of those 2? One in the amount of $11,500 and the other $7,597. Is that settlement due?
Oh, yes. So the one for 7579 to Rodney Milligan, we had a incident at the front gate where the gate came down on the vehicle.
Okay.
That's why right now our thing,
Gate's
they're
missing.
it's being repaired now. That's 7,597, and you said there was, oh, I see it.
One for 11,000.
This was early on, one of the garbage vehicles had an incident with a parked car.
Car.
Yes. I'll just leave it at that. Okay, thank you.
Any other comments or questions on claims? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Director Allen,
Yes.
Director Morris.
Yes.
Director Cook.
Yes.
And Director Graves. The vote is 4 ayes with 0 noes.
With 4 ayes and 0 noes, claims in the amount of $21,500.85 has been approved. Next on the agenda, we have information updates. Do we have any updates? Okay, next is discussion. Are there any items? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't see you. I'm sorry.
We don't have any updates, just to let you know what we're doing. We have no new updates, but good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
So we're just to let you know that we are going to go to our annual conference on the 11th and 12th of this month, and that's in Plainville, I'm about to say Illinois, I'm sorry, Indiana. And we have our household hazardous waste that we'll have an informational table there, and that's May 30th. And rain barrels. Sorry about that. So we will, basically this is rain barrel season, the kickoff. So we will be having those available on the household hazardous waste day on the 30th as well. So we're getting calls and emails, and we actually got a couple of payments that came in the mail. So the residents are really excited this season. We're going to have a lot of rain, so hopefully we can sell all of them that same day that we have them. Well, some people have already prepaid and paid. Yes. So that's pretty much all of our updates that we have. Did you guys have any questions? Anything?
No questions? No comments? All right.
Okay, well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Are there any more updates? Are there any items or topics that need to be discussed at this time? Are there any requests to speak? Okay, is there a motion for adjournment? Is there a second? Signify by all those by saying aye. Any nays? All right, the ayes have it. Meeting is now adjourned. Thank you, everyone.